Stop for a moment. Look around you. Do you ever feel utterly alone, even amidst a surging crowd? Have life's relentless circumstances stripped away your very joy? Does it leave you feeling abandoned, isolated, without a flicker of hope? Perhaps you have endured a difficult season. A personal setback has crushed your spirit. Friends once close have inexplicably disappeared. You found yourself questioning, where can strength be found? What purpose remains when everything feels bleak? The ache of loneliness can be profound. It makes true rejoicing seem impossible. Your world feels like a cold, unyielding prison. Consider Paul, a man confined. He sat in a Roman prison cell. Not just physical chains bound him. He faced profound human abandonment. In 2 Timothy chapter 4 verses 16 to 17, he recounts a searing memory. His first defense, "At my first defense, no one came to my support, but everyone deserted me." Imagine that depth of loneliness, utterly deserted by everyone. A public humiliation, a solitary stand against a hostile empire. His closest allies had vanished. His human support system crumbled. Yet Paul continued. He endured. He did not break. He then declared a powerful truth, "But the Lord stood at my side and gave me strength." This was his secret. This was his anchor. The Lord remained. The Lord empowered him. From this very cell Paul penned letters. These letters brimmed with supernatural joy. They spoke of an unshakable peace. He commanded the Philippians, a fledgling church facing its own trials, to embrace this divine strength. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Philippians chapter 4 verse 4. This was not a casual suggestion. It was a divine imperative, a command issued from the depths of suffering, a paradox. A man in chains, commanding joy. He was not naive. He knew suffering intimately. He bore the scars of beatings. He faced shipwrecks. He endured hunger. He knew betrayal. He understood the sting of isolation. Paul revealed his profound secret. It was not a superficial happiness. It was a learned posture of the heart. He shared this wisdom in Philippians chapter 4 verses 11 to 13. I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. This was not a declaration of indifference. It was a testament to transformation. He had learned to thrive, not just survive. He learned this secret through profound reliance, through constant surrender. His contentment was not circumstantial. It was Christ-circumstantial. His joy and strength were not dependent on his surroundings. They flowed from an eternal source. He concluded with a powerful affirmation, I can do all this through him who gives me strength. This was his bedrock. This was his unshakable foundation. His joy was not a fleeting emotion. It was a deep, abiding reality. It was rooted in God's unwavering presence. It was fueled by God's infinite power. Even in the deepest isolation, Paul found purpose. He found strength. He found profound joy. He knew the Lord was with him. The message of Christ transcended his prison walls. It reached the Gentiles. It echoed through the centuries. I want to know who is standing with me. Tell me in the comments where you are watching from. The specific fruit of the Spirit Paul exemplified, even in his deepest isolation, is joy. This is not a fleeting happiness. It does not depend on good fortune. It is a deep, abiding supernatural joy. This joy is rooted in God's unfailing presence. It is anchored in his eternal purpose. It flows from his sovereign will. It is the strength to rejoice in the Lord always, not because life is easy, not because circumstances are ideal, but because the Lord is always present. He is always sovereign. He is always faithful. This divine joy turns loneliness into an opportunity. It becomes a pathway for deeper reliance on him. It transforms despair into divine strength. It cultivates an inner peace. This peace transcends all understanding. It guards our hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. This joy is a gift. It is a promise. It is our inheritance. Imagine a future radically transformed. Loneliness no longer dictates your mood. Its grip is broken. The absence of human support does not equate to the absence of strength. You are not alone. Picture yourself facing trials. You possess an unwavering spirit. You know this truth. Even if everyone else deserts you, the Lord stands by your side. He empowers you. He fortifies you. You will discover a profound contentment. This contentment transcends every circumstance. Whether in want or in plenty, you remain steadfast. Your strength is anchored in Christ, your joy is rooted in Him, not in your surroundings, not in fleeting circumstances. You walk in an unshakable confidence. Your spirit is free, your heart is filled. You possess the divine strength to face anything. You radiate His peace. The world tells us a different story. It urges us to escape loneliness through constant distraction, through superficial connections, through chasing fleeting external validation. It promises happiness if we acquire more, if we achieve more, if we are constantly surrounded. But this pursuit often leads to deeper emptiness. This joy crumbles under the slightest pressure. It is fragile, it is unsustainable. God, through Paul's powerful example, offers a radical alternative, a deep abiding peace, an unshakable joy. This joy is found in Him. Even in the midst of isolation, while the world's chaos breeds anxiety and despair, God's presence cultivates something different. It cultivates strength, it cultivates contentment, it cultivates an unshakable joy. This joy transforms our prisons into pulpits. It turns our trials into testimonies. It makes our weakness a display of His perfect power. Choose His way. Embrace His truth. Experience His joy. If you receive this word, type 1am blessed in the comments now.